We all know that GTA 6 is on the horizon, and while we eagerly anticipate the latest news regarding its release, we thought it would be interesting to look back at the previous made GTA titles and rank them from best to worst. Grand Theft Auto. Now, even though this game was pretty groundbreaking and amazing in its own way, the top-down GTA games don't quite have the same impact as the 3D open-world editions. Therefore, the 1997 Grand Theft Auto is ranked as the worst of 7 main titles, but only down to the limitations it creates for itself. The graphics and controls aren't even great, even for its time. Grand Theft Auto 2. Next on our ranking list is the 1999 Grand Theft Auto 2. It's here on our list due to similar reasoning as the first GTA. Minimal, if any, improvements were made from the previous title, and the graphics were still underwhelming and lacked the next step in the development for the game that had so much potential. This is the first GTA title where the soundtrack also gets a nod from critics though, which arguably has an impact on the future titles. Grand Theft Auto 4. We almost feel guilty for ranking Grand Theft Auto 4 this low on our list, as it has some gameplay elements that are better than the latest titles from GTA, but we feel it just misses out on being higher ranked due to some control issues and technical issues regarding frame rates. We do, however, think that Nico Bellic's story and Liberty City, which is based on New York, is quite incredible to experience, and we strongly recommend playing the 2008 game. Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3 was the game changer. In 2001, Rockstar took the potential of the early titles and ran with it, nearly as much as Forrest Gump. It changed the way the industry approached the open world format. Even though it had such a huge impact, it's still an early 3D open world game, which means it lacks the level of detail that later titles have. Grand Theft Auto 5. Now we enter the top 3 of our list, and we're going with the 2013 Grand Theft Auto 5 at number 3. We know there have been several updates to this game over the years to keep the money ball rolling, but it's just off the pace to make our top of our list. There is no denying the commercial success of the game, but the controls haven't aged brilliantly and the map is big, but still manages to lack character when comparing it to other GTA titles. The online mode is a huge winner though, even with its various frustrations, and is still heavily played by millions. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Coming in at second best on our ranking list is the 2002 Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The killer soundtrack and other various 1980s film and TV inspirations are remarkable. It really captures the era to perfection. Playing as Tommy Vercetti, who was voiced by the late and great Ray Liotta, was such a cool experience. This game is full of character and a truly excellent GTA title. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And finally, topping the charts is the 2004 Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This title really took the power of a soundtrack and worked it to an elite level. The whole game is inspired by the 1990s hip-hop culture and explores the Rockstar versions of LA, San Francisco and Vegas. All the cities are quite sensational to explore, and there is so much to do away from the story and side missions that you can forever keep yourself well entertained. It's simply an absolute masterpiece and is regarded by some as one of the best games ever made. Therefore, it gets our spot as the best ranked GTA game. Let us know what you think of our list in the comments, and keep an eye out for more GTA related content.